Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Tap Into Your Magic with me, Heather. This is going to be an EFT tapping on the full moon in Virgo, so let's begin. So for the first part of this video, I'll explain a little bit about what the full moon means for us, the different themes, the different transitions that are happening in the skies, and then we will do a tapping. If you already know about this full moon in Virgo, then go ahead and just skip to the tapping, but if you'd like a bit more information, then stick around because I got a lot. This full moon is going to mark the end of an era in a humongous way. If you didn't know about astrology, Pisces is the final sign of the zodiac, and then we begin again in Aries. And obviously this full moon falls in Pisces season, and it's the final full moon. And for all of us, that means a final chance to really let go of the past, to finally forgive, to release, and to move on. Because we're always carrying stories with us about why we can't manifest what it is that we want, or it could be that we feel like we lack purpose or lack direction, or we feel stuck. We carry all these stories with us, and perhaps you have for the last year or the last few years. And even though we do have another full moon next month, I really feel like this full moon in Virgo is the best moon to just let everything go so you can start again. And also it coincides with spring. We're kind of getting out of winter. When we get into the new moon in Aries, it will be springtime, and spring is about we're moving forward, we're taking action. Winter is the time where, you know, trees, they shed their leaves, and that is a symbol of them letting go of the past. So if there are any remaining leaves on your branches, it is time to shake them off, which is kind of symbolic of Virgo being a mutable earth sign. It is able to adapt and change. And if you are a Virgo, you know how pop culture has made Virgo out to be the perfectionist. They need a to-do list, they love routines and structure, but also Virgos are a sign of, you know, service. They're always giving to humanity. I know a lot of Virgos in my life that love to work in hospitals. They're nurses. They really want to help the weakest of society, and they really care about people and making this world a better place. And on the flip side of that, sometimes I know a lot of Virgos that can get very stressed, very burnt out. They don't get appreciated. So shout out to you if you're a Virgo. Please appreciate yourself because you deserve that. And they just love to give. And if you are feeling like that, you have been giving so much, you might be feeling at this full moon that you're just feeling exhausted. You're feeling burnt out, having no energy, and then that can make you resentful. On the other side as well, if you feel like there's so much that you want to give, but you're not sure how to do that, how to help humanity, or that you even have the skills and talent to do so, yes, you do. And in this tapping, we're going to be releasing, you know, limiting beliefs around our worthiness, feeling good enough, because it's about time we let it go, because we don't want to carry that with us into the next new moon. And by the way, we have 2 new moon in Aries coming up, so we're going to have a lot of fire energy. So now is the time to release. And Pisces is, you know, a beautiful mutable water sign, all about fantasy, imagination, and spirituality. And I'm going to tell you about something really big that is happening in the planets that you probably have heard about. It is Saturn's shift from Aquarius into Pisces, which is happening on the same day as the full moon. And if you don't know what that means, stick around, I got you. So Saturn is the planet of restrictions, rules, regulations, karma, big changes and hard lessons, to be quite honest. And it's been sitting in Aquarius since March 3 years ago, which is very interesting because that is when we had the pandemic and lockdown and all these things happened. Aquarius is a sign of humanity as a whole, about technology, new developments, and inventions. So we've had a lot of collective trauma over the last few years, and even though right now we don't even talk about it anymore, but have we healed through that? Did we carry some of that trauma with us into now? I know for myself that I became a hermit during lockdown, and I still feel that in me. I become very much a homebody, and though I love that about myself, and now I'm happy to be on my own and be in my own space, but I also recognize that in my career and the things I want to manifest, they do require me to be social. And it might have manifested for you in a different way. But the good news is that Saturn is moving into Pisces the same day as the full moon. And Pisces, as we know, it is the sign of imagination, spirituality. And how this is going to manifest, I believe, in the next few years is that a lot of people are going to become more interested into spirituality. They're going to be doing meditation and yoga, and probably EFT is going to take off, and humanity is going to shift in a new way where we're interested in that. But also Saturn is the planet of karma and hard lessons, so there's also going to be a lot of new lessons that we're learning around spirituality. This could be in new regulations, because, you know, everyone's a life coach these days, or it could look like reality shifting, and it will. And this is why it's important to question what is real and what is not. We all have our own reality. There are 8 billion realities on this planet, the way that people see the world. And sometimes what we observe, like what we pick up on the news and social media and what people tell us, is it true? We need to question that. Sometimes we can just take information, consume, and then that shapes our beliefs. But really, this is a time for us to let go of what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is thinking, and create our own version of reality that feels good to us. So without further ado, I think we'll just get on with the tapping. Again, a full moon is all about releasing, forgiving, letting go. And as I mentioned, this is really the end of an era. We're closing off a big chapter. I'm ready for something new and better. So let's begin tapping. If you want to start tapping on the karate chop point, and just repeat after me. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's the end of an era. It's the last chapter of a book. And maybe I don't want the story to end. But life is about change and growth. And nothing stays the same. And even though a part of me really wants to hold on to this story, because it keeps me safe, it keeps me comfortable, but I'm definitely not growing in the ways that I could grow. But I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and forgive myself. And even though I am letting the past go, and this isn't easy for me. Even though part of me might really want to move on, I'm ready for something bigger and better. But that brings up a lot of fear too. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm a little bit afraid of the unknown. And even if I'm trying to hold on, I can't control everything. So I'm choosing to let go of control. I'm choosing to step back and to go with the flow. To allow whatever needs to happen. And to understand that this is part of the collective consciousness of life. We are all shifting together. We are all growing together. We are all healing together. And that's a beautiful thing. So no matter what fears, anxieties, or worries I'm carrying with me. I know it's time to let it go. So I can step into this new era with an open mind and open heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe you got some tingles. Are you ready for a new era that we're stepping into? As we all know, everything that we want is on the other side of fear. And this full moon is that opportunity to acknowledge and accept and to release. So let's get tapping on the eyebrow point and just repeat after me. Under this full moon in Virgo, I choose to release. I choose to release the past. I have been through so much over the last few years. And maybe I haven't given myself time to heal from that. But I can feel it's trapped somewhere in my energetic field. But this full moon gives me permission to let it go. I hand it over to the universe. Because this is a new era for me. It's the end of winter. And soon it will be spring. The seasons are changing. Just as I am always changing too. And I ask myself, what have I been consuming recently? What has been shaping my version of reality? Has it been fear and panic and worry? I'm releasing my fear of the future now. And I'm trusting that everything is working out for me. It's all unfolding in the most beautiful way possible. And in true Virgo fashion, I choose to give. I choose to give myself some love and respect. Because when I'm able to release my pain and trauma, and heal myself, I can be in the best position to help others. I can be a beacon of light for those who need it. I want to inspire positive change in the world. And I'm releasing any doubts that I can't make that happen. because I am worthy. I am enough. And I have the capability to make my dreams come true. And I know that there's always going to be challenges. But I'm really good at rising up to the challenge and overcoming it. That is my new reality. This next era is gonna be so incredible. I'm finally stepping up. Feeling good about myself. Feeling confident and creative. I have the whole future in front of me and I can create it however I wish. And I'm ready for it. So I'm releasing any limiting beliefs right now. And I'm recreating a new story for myself. And it comes with a very, very happy ending. This is going to be my hot girl era. I'm going to feel on purpose and inspired. Because I'm no longer thinking about yesterday or 5 years ago. I'm redefining myself. So I close this chapter with love and forgiveness. And I'm manifesting beautiful things. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale and release. And I hope you're feeling ready for this next chapter, closing this one off with this full moon. It isn't always easy to release, and be kind to yourself as you are healing. You know, you can always tap, let it go. So I really hope this tapping helped, and please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I do a new moon and full moon tappings on this channel, as well as many other tapping topics. And if you would like to join me live for tapping sessions, I host them monthly on Zoom, the second Sunday of the month. You can check it out below my Eventbrite. And I also have a moon manifesting course as well, which is a 4-week self-paced course. If you want to check that out as well, you get tapping videos, meditations, and journal prompts. You can check that out as well in my description. So thank you so much, everyone. Happy full moon in Virgo. Really give yourself permission to let go and heal. And who knows, when you let go of something big, you will be amazed at what then drops from the sky and manifests into your life. So enjoy it, heal, grow, and let's end this era in style. I'll see you in another video.